Hey, it's Jay Patterson from the Good Life YouTube channel. Appreciate you joining us tonight. It's been a while since I've done a review, and tonight I'm hanging out with some very dear friends of mine. Andy Van Osteren over here is he's a coffee roaster. He does coffee roasting in a fluid bed roaster as opposed to a drum roaster, which is a unique style. It's kind of like if you think about the old air popcorn machines. It's kind of like throwing beans into an amped-up air popcorn machine.
Really big one.
Yes, as opposed to the old drum roasters that most of the coffee you're going to get. I just want to throw a shout-out to him. WarriorRoasters.com is his website. If you want to order some excellent coffee, if you like the better things in life, fine wine, fine cigars, fine coffee, then WarriorRoasters.com, you should absolutely give them a shot. And then the hot chick, #EmptyWineGlass.
It's always empty.
Is Jill here, and it's empty for a good reason. Tonight we're trying the Merryvale 2012 Cabernet from St. Helena. And Merryvale is an interesting winery in the fact that when Napa was first kind of exposed and put on the map, their big competition was Italian wines and French wines that were big in the Bordeaux style, meaning a blend of different varietals, primarily Cabernet. Multi-layers, and tonight we're having the Merryvale Cabernet Sauvignon from 2012. Excellent wine, Andy. Because you still have some in your glass. What are you tasting on this, and how has it changed over the span of an hour since we opened up this beautiful bottle?
Well, yeah, we got to experience this wine tonight with a phenomenal barbecue tri-tip. Mm-hmm. Okay, it was good. I made it, so
I say phenomenal.
I say it was good. And it's like all wines. Of course, the wine will open up, and the flavors and the aromas and everything will change. Will change at that time. So this still, after an hour, has the wonderful oak aroma, and then as we taste it, let's try it.
Okay.
So I get some berry on that. Empty glass. Jill couldn't stop. She had to drink it while we were waiting to do this. But
there was a splash.
There was a splash. You had a splash. No, this is a phenomenal wine. Obviously, it's something that I've kept in my cellar for a couple of years now. Was a member of the Merryvale Wine Club, and still occasionally get bottles from them. And you can't go wrong. Again, the old winery, the old wine in Napa. Big, deep, complex, rich, notes of black cherry. This is a phenomenal wine. If you can find one, I highly recommend picking it up and taking a drink.
And Jill, #EmptyWineGlass, what do you recall from the wine?
Notes of oak, a little bit of orange on that.
Okay.
Just a whole bunch of, tastes like wine.
Yeah, a whole bunch of everything.
A whole bunch of everything.
Listen, here's my take on it. When we opened this bottle up about an hour ago, it was very jammy, very fruity, incredibly oaky on the nose, and as it's mellowed out a little bit, the only thing I can compare it to is if you've ever been to an old museum in an old house that was built back in the 1800s, and you get that incredible waft of the old flooring, maybe old books that have been in a library for 100 years. It's an old book taste, smell that is old oaky. And when we've gone out to visit the Merryvale winery and gone into the cask room, which is where all the barrels are, where they're aging the wine, they've been able to capture the essence, the flavor, the vibe of that in a bottle, which is absolutely stunningly amazing. Now, this is not an everyday drinking wine. It retails between $60 to $89, depending upon where you can find it. Occasionally, you'll see some of the Starmont, which is another label off of Merryvale, at Costco. But just an amazing wine. Again, if you can afford the profile is stunning, but about $120 a bottle. Merryvale Winery is absolutely unbelievable. As it's opened up, it's become a little bit more oaky, a little softer, a little more leathery. Just a beautiful wine.
Highly recommend it.
Yeah, good for holidays, special occasions. It's a Good Life, and appreciate you checking out the channel.
Cheers.